My wife gave me the silent treatment for 1 month. When I realized my life was better without her, I filed for divorce. My wife Lauren and I had been married a little over 5 years. We weren't perfect, but we worked. We had our routines: Friday takeout, lazy Sundays, small jokes that didn't need explaining. It felt easy. Then her friend Rachel went through a messy breakup and started coming over all the time. At first, I didn't mind. She needed support, and Lauren was just being there for her. But slowly, things shifted. Rachel's opinions didn't stay hers. They started showing up in my marriage. At first, it was subtle. Rachel says most men don't really understand emotional effort. I shrugged. Okay, but what does that have to do with me? Lauren didn't answer directly, just gave me a look. Then, everything became a problem. How I folded laundry wasn't thoughtful. My Sunday game nights with my friend Jake became avoidance. Even me sitting quietly after work turned into emotional distance. One night, I mentioned I'd be heading to Jake's on Sunday. Lauren didn't look up. Again? It's once a week, I said. It's always been like that. She sighed. Rachel says men rely on routines like that instead of investing in their relationships. I stared at her. That doesn't even make sense. It's about effort, she said. That word kept coming back. Effort. Like I was constantly failing at something I couldn't even see. A few nights later, it snapped. We were in the kitchen, and I made a comment about Rachel being around a lot lately. Lauren went quiet. Not angry, not upset. Just shut off. What's wrong? I asked. No answer. She walked past me, went upstairs, and closed the bedroom door. Locked it. That was day one. The next morning, I tried again. Lauren, can we talk? Nothing. She made coffee for herself. Not me. Left for work without saying a word. I texted her. Did I do something wrong? No reply. That night, I tried apologizing anyway. If I said something out of line, I'm sorry. Just tell me what's going on. She sat on the couch scrolling through her phone like I wasn't even there. That's when it clicked. This wasn't confusion. This was deliberate. By day 4, the pattern was obvious. She cooked for herself, ordered food for one, did her laundry, left mine untouched. But the second her phone rang, everything changed. Laughing, talking, normal. Then the call ended, and I was invisible again. At first, I tried harder. Then I stopped. By the end of the first week, I didn't have the energy to keep chasing someone who clearly didn't want to be reached. So I stopped trying, and something unexpected happened. It got easier. The apartment felt calmer. No sudden criticism. No tension in every conversation. Just quiet. I started using that space. Cleared out the spare room. Set up a proper gaming setup. Put up things I'd kept packed away because she didn't like them. I invited Jake over. We played for hours. Laughed like we used to. Lauren walked past once. Paused. She looked irritated, but she didn't say anything. She couldn't. Week 2, I started cooking again. Actual meals I liked. She'd come into the kitchen sometimes, linger for a second, then leave. Day 17, I heard her on the phone. It's been over 2 weeks. He's not reacting. Rachel's voice came faintly. Then don't break. That's the point. I stood there for a moment, then walked away. That's when it became clear. This wasn't about fixing anything. This was about control. By week 3, I wasn't adjusting anymore. I was better, sleeping better, thinking less, living without constant pressure. Day 22, her parents came over. I was normal. Talked, laughed, helped. Lauren barely spoke. After they left, she confronted me. You can talk to them, but not me. Quote, I looked at her. You haven't talked to me in 3 weeks. That's different. How? She didn't answer. You're supposed to care enough to try, she said. I did, I replied. For a while, that hit her. You can't just shut me out. I stopped. You showed me how, I said. She froze. And honestly, I'm starting to like it. A few days later, she tried to fix things. Made breakfast. I ate it. Said nothing. That night, she made my favorite meal. Finally, she broke. Are you seriously not going to talk to me? What do you want me to say? That we can fix this? I shook my head. You ignored me for 3 weeks to make a point. I didn't think it would go this far, she said. But it did. We can fix it. No, I said. We can't. Day 28, I met a lawyer. Day 30, I left the papers on the counter. That evening, she was sitting there holding them. You're actually doing this? Yeah. Over this? I shook my head because of what this showed me. Her voice cracked. I love you. I paused, then said, this doesn't feel like love. She had nothing to say. 3 months later, everything was finalized. We sold the place, split everything clean. I moved into a small apartment. It's quiet, and this time, it feels like peace.